Hey, what's going on? It's your boy KQKC coming to you with another video. If you like the content that you're about to hear, please subscribe to my channel. Just hit the icon bell and you get notified each and every time I upload a video like this one or a live stream. And also, I will be putting a link in the description box if you feel in your heart you would like to donate to a worthy cause that is near and dear to me. It will help many people's lives and it help keep this channel going. So, talk about the Danny Jacobs and Derevyanchenko fight. Danny Jacobs just won by a unanimous decision over Derevyanchenko. Now, what judge did have Derevyanchenko winning? About 113 to 115. Then the other two, Danny Jacobs won, and he's IBF middleweight champion. Of course, he fight with Matchroom Boxing, and I wouldn't be surprised if he goes over to the Zone, or Matchroom, what you want to call it. Danny Jacobs start off real good. First round, quick knockdown with Derevyanchenko. He wasn't hurt. He was hit behind the head, basically, right on the ear, and between the ear and the back of the head. And of course, the glove touched the canvas, and that may have put him out of reach of the fight, because Danny won with that last judge 115 to 112. So that pretty much put him out of reach, because see, when you get knocked down, of course we know that's not a 10-9 round, it's a 10-8 round, and the judges have to score it that way. So, but I will say this: Derevyanchenko just wouldn't let his hands go. I don't know why. Now, Danny, he fought southpaw pretty much. Out of the 12 rounds, I would say about 5 of those 12 he was turning southpaw. Then he would turn right back orthodox. I couldn't figure out what was his game plan, but they sparred over 300 times. So, he must know something about Derevyanchenko and the left. But this fight was based on hands. And what I mean by that is, Danny Jacobs had 2 hands tonight. Derevyanchenko, he only had 1. For some odd reason, he wouldn't let that right go until the 12th round and the 10th round. Now, he only went, 12 rounds one time, and he did pretty good for the second time going 12 rounds. He never went past the 5th, he had never went past the 5th round. So, no, kudos to Danny Jacobs. I kind of like Danny Jacobs. You know, he's a cancer survivor, and, you know, I can appreciate that. And of course, that's the cause I'm talking about, but I can appreciate that. He's the miracle man for real, because it's a miracle to beat cancer. That's one killer that's killing us all. But pretty much the fight went just like I thought it would be, with Derevyanchenko coming forward, Danny Jacobs using the movement, and I caught him doing a couple of things that Floyd Mayweather used to do when he was Pretty Boy Floyd. I don't know if he got that from him or he's trying to mimic him. I don't know. But Floyd used to bend down almost backwards and turn almost his back towards his opponent. So he'll give you that shoulder, but he almost give you that back too. So that's what Danny Jacobs was doing tonight. So overall, it was an okay fight. If they would have fought like they fought in the 11th and 12th round, then maybe, I would say, hey, that was an exceptional fight. But, I mean, it was better than Demetrius Andre fight, of course. But Danny Jacobs, he's a different fighter, okay? But the way he fought tonight, if he would have fought Charlo, it would have been a big, big difference. Because Charlo would have let his hands go, and Charlo has a jab. Derevyanchenko, he did throw a good few jabs. Sweat popped off Danny's head, what I saw. So, but basically, it basically went like I thought it would. And, hey, HBO has one more fight under their belt. This last fight on HBO for Danny Jacobs. So he had to say goodbye. That's why my title says, Jacobs says goodbye to HBO with the win over Derevyanchenko in a unanimous decision. And that's what it was. Now, I wasn't expecting no knockout. No siree. Not with the land that Derevyanchenko comes from. And trust me, there's some tough fighters where he's from. Now, he basically grew up in the same gym with Danny Jacobs. Actually, Danny Jacobs' coach, trainer, was his trainer also. Basically, they were sparring partners. 300 sparring sessions. Hey, it is what it is. So, but before then, we had two women fighters. We had Shelly Vincent and we had Heather Harding. Now, Heather Harding, she's a nice looking lady, and she has a 14-year-old daughter, and she let her hands go. It was a 10-round fight for the WBO featherweight for the women. And of course, 2-round fights. And Shelly Vincent, she tried, but she just couldn't get past Hardy's reach. Now, Vincent, being a shorter fighter, you know what you have to do, right? You have to work your way inside. Then, once you get inside, or walk them towards the rope, then work the body. Basically, when you're a short fighter. Now, just like Danny Jacobs did Derevyanchenko, he was hitting and swinging down. That's how he was doing. He was hitting, swinging, down. So that was the difference. Then you had Yvonne Evans. Now we all remember him. Okay. Now he's from Washington D.C. Well, he fight out of Washington D.C. And he's one of Barry Hunter's charges. And he moved up in weight. He fight basically at featherweight, but tonight he's fighting at super featherweight. He's fighting one of Miguel Cotto charges. Yes, we all remember Miguel Cotto. He gave Floyd Mayweather a good ass whooping, but he lost. But Mercado, he did his thing. Tall, 130-pounder, long reach, and Yvonne couldn't do nothing. Hey, he cool. That's my guy. He's short, but he can box. But this guy just was too tall. Reach was just too long, and he hit him and knocked him pretty much down twice, and knocked him out in the first round. And in the first round, he hit him 50% of his punches landed. So that shows you that he was on the money. He was on the point. You know, overall, HBO had 3 fights tonight. 3 fights that they should have had when Triple G and Canelo fought that rematch. You know, when they was trying to ad-lib shit, you know, for an hour. Well, basically, this should have been attached to that card. Besides waiting an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, between just 2 fights. So, overall, you know, I don't have anything against Matchroom Boxing. It's just I have a beef with just one person. We all know who that is. And I'm not going to keep on going over this. We know he's an asshole, and we know the things he have done. So, but basically, you know, it was a good fight for Danny Jacobs. But like I said, you know, he's a cool guy, nice, good fighter. He pretty much tried to use his southpaw stance tonight, you know, pretty much to throw Derevyanchenko off, because when they sparred, I assume he didn't use his southpaw stance. So he tried to throw him off a little bit, but overall, you can't pull that on Charlo. I'm telling you. If you go back and check maybe 2 or 3 of my videos, you will see that I always say that can't nobody throw a jab like Jamel and Jamal Charlo. They throw the jab the same way they throw against a southpaw or an orthodox. They still snap that jab the same way. There's no doubt about it. And they tall, they have a long reach, and they strong. You know, lions are strong and hungry. So Danny Jacobs, I mean, hey, like I say, he's cool, but don't run your mouth. Remember, the Charlos had that shirt made, keep running your mouth. And if I was you, let it go, Danny. Let it go. And Charlo, he said Charlo ain't saying nothing, because he knows that you're over there. Not you, Danny, but you're over there with a bunch of B-list fighters. I mean, hey, it is what it is. You know, this KQKC, baby, I'm going to tell you the real deal. You know, I'm not going to hide anything. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to make it comfortable for viewers and listeners, or fighters that's listening, if they listening, because I'm a new channel. But I'm going to tell you this. Go ahead, make that fight with Charlo. And fight like you fought tonight. And let's see what happens. But you know that's not going to happen, because you're going to end up signing with DAZN. That's right. And you're not going to be able to get advised by El Heyman. You can't have your cake and eat it too. And Hearn going to make sure of that. Just like he made sure that Ann Wolf would not get in the ring with I forgot the young man that fought Canelo. Ann Wolf was always training here, but he had one of his buddies to train him. And what happened? He got knocked the fuck out. That's right. So Oscar De La Hoya's over there. He's sucking ass. Then, now, Benny Jacobs, he'll be going over there. Now, what's goose for the gander? You know, hey, you know, it is what it is. You know, Danny Jacobs is a good fighter. And sure, he won the IBF middleweight title tonight. And he's going to hug that title. Derevyanchenko Andre, he's going to hug that title. So they're going to be fighting each other. And PBC going to be fighting each other. And Top Rank don't have nobody to fight. So that's basically how the shit gonna go. But sooner or later, Terrence Crawford, he's gonna find out what an ass Bar Arum is, and he probably gonna get shelled if he don't retire first. And over at the Zone, Matchroom, they're gonna find out that Eddie is not all what he cracked up to be, and he gonna run out of money. See, he doesn't have a network behind him. You don't have two networks behind him. Now, I'm always, you can call me racist or this and that, but the minority, we are the minority in this country. African Americans, black folks. And I'm going to ride with the minority, not the majority, the minority, in which is Al Heyman and PBC. I don't have a problem with them. Hell, I don't have a problem with Top Rank, but I have a problem with the person that runs Top Rank. I don't have a problem with Matchroom Boxing, but I have a problem with the promoter of Matchroom Boxing. It's a difference. Just like Danny Jacobs, he didn't have a problem with Al Heyman. He had a problem with some people that worked with Al Heyman. So it is what it is. And this fight, it was okay fight. So with that, I will be doing a follow-up tomorrow. And tomorrow is Sunday. Yes, I will be doing a live stream on it. But I always have to let my subscribers know the outcome of the fight. Who knows, maybe they was out, or maybe they still are out. But at least they can check and see their notifications and see who won the fight. And they can say, hey, KQKC, he always on it. Right after the fight, at least I know who won. So, with that, I'm KQKC Boxing Channel. I'm a new channel. Need new subscribers. So, please, if you like the content of this video, subscribe to my channel. Then you get notifications every time I upload a video or a live stream. And hit that like button on the way out if you like what I'm saying. And one more thing. Like I mentioned before I started, I will put the link of my email address, my Twitter account address, and also my link if you would like to donate to keep this channel running. I'm a new channel. Hey, I'm trying to do something for a good cause, a worthy cause. Something that will help save some lives. And also would love to keep this channel running because I love boxing too. So, hey, W whammy, but hey, what you gonna do, right? Now, I'm gonna end my videos like I always do. I am not new to this boxing shit. No sirree. I'm not an expert, but I'm true to this boxing shit. And that's for real. I want everybody to have a good evening, and I'm going to catch you in the morning. Peace and love.